Hey guys, what's up? Today I am excited to leave my first week impressions of the Galaxy Z Fold 3. This is my first non-Pixel phone in 6 years. I've always had Pixel phones. I really like them. They're very efficient. And I thought it was going to be a little bit tough to adapt to Samsung's UI, but it's been really easy. Samsung UI 4.1 is really great. A lot of similar, notifications and all that stuff. User interface in general. And so yeah, it's been really great. Start off, you don't have this giant, massive case, so it is a bit chunky, but it does the job. I really like the S Pen. I didn't think I would like the S Pen, but it's been very great. It's like nice and clean. You have to have fingerprint smudges all over the phone and nice little pocket. This is not really an official one. This is kind of like a cheap one, just like with a little rubber tip on it. But it does the job. So going in, you have face unlock, which works pretty good, as well as the fingerprint sensor. So you just tap it and it unlocks. And user interface, like I said, it's really great. Screen very responsive. A lot of nice colors coming through, and everything works fine. And then of course you go to the big screen where action happens, and this is just great. There are a lot of settings in the UI 4.1, so I would just recommend going through all the settings. You can cut. There's a lot of customization. One thing I really liked about Pixel was you can customize your font however you want, and they've added even more customizations here. I would recommend going through all of them. Last night I watched House of the Dragon, latest episode, and it was really great. Great experience watching it here. The speakers are very nice. You got Dolby Atmos, and you can enable that in the settings as well. They even have like a hearing test you can do to enhance the sound quality towards your ears. I think that's only when you're wearing headphones, but it's still pretty cool. But yeah, last night watching House of the Dragon was pretty great. The speakers coming through. Um, Especially when you have in the wide, you have the speakers at each side, and that's another great experience. Video quality also really great. If you go into the settings again, you can enable the what's it called, the video brightness. So when you're watching YouTube videos or other media, it will enhance the colors, enhance the brightness a lot. So that's pretty great. One great thing about UI. So the first time, what convinced me to get the Fold was I was in Toronto and I went to the Samsung store and I was looking at the Fold 4, and they had this really great Windows taskbar at the bottom, and I was like, oh wow, this is amazing, and you could just like, you know, go apps and just put them all wherever you want. So they integrated that into their other foldables. So the thing is, for some reason, they decided to do it on the side, so this is how it would look. Instead of having the Windows taskbar on the bottom, it's kind of like on the side right now, and so you can like take apps, for instance, and just like drag them here, and then like take another app, sorry, and like drag it there, and like that, and then you can have two apps like there. Um, but I don't know. I really like on the side. It's kind of when you're like, let's say you're watching like you're in like a YouTube video, and you just have them on the side here. I don't know. It's okay, but honestly, I would prefer to just oh whoops sorry. I would prefer just to have it like that. Um, okay, and then just whenever you need. Now another thing, I reached out to Samsung. So Google, it's very easy to like how do you say, like leave feedback, feature feedback. Um, for some reason Samsung, they don't really have the same thing. I had to call them, but anyway. So like here, if you go into this thing, you can edit whatever is here, and if you go to the top, you can see show recent apps. So this is like the stuff at the top, right? But the thing is, these aren't really recent apps because these are just like these things. I've never used this Samsung Gallery. I use Google Calendar and Google Photos and whatever. So this is just like generic bullshit. And it's like, let's say you open, all right, let's say open YouTube, right, and close it. I mean, not close it, but like, so okay, well, that's not cool. All right, let's say open YouTube Music, put it here. So now YouTube Music is right there, and let's say I do YouTube, and here, and then okay, well, it should be there. Okay, fine. Let's try like Netflix. Alright, we're going to do that. And we're going to close it. Not close it, but, So it's right there. So this is not actually, and then, let's say you go here, you close all, and boom. It's back to this generic bullshit. So it's not actually recent apps. So I wanted to leave feedback for the developers, but there's actually no way. You just have to call them, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay. But other than that, I really have no complaints about this phone. It's been really good. Build quality has been great. Even though I did buy this, this is a refurbished model of the Fold 3. I got on Amazon for $760. So, I've never really had an issue with buying refurbished. Like I don't really care. Like it don't need to be new. In all honesty, like if you're buying something refurbished, it's not broken because it's been like tested. Like Google, the Pixels. So, a lot of times there's some kind of issue, and then you have to send you another one and blah blah blah. But when you buy a refurbished phone, it's been fixed up and whatever, so it's not that bad. And when you buy refurbished on Amazon, you have a 90-day return policy thing, so it's pretty good versus their standard 30-day. So I mean the new one on Amazon is like $1,099, so it's actually not that much of a difference. Well, I guess you save like $300, but definitely cheaper than buying the new Fold 4 for 1,800 or some. Definitely can't afford that. But been really great, guys. I'm really liking it. One thing, I definitely like Pixel phones. Very efficient, very nice. But one thing I that really like pushed me like the recently with the Pixel 6 Pro, there's so many bugs, man, and it's just been really annoying. And then obviously, you have the same phone over and over again every year. It's just like whatever, different camera in the back, different. I don't know. I mean, they did change it up a little bit. And then another thing that's kind of like, so on the Pixel launcher, the Google search bar is locked on the bottom, and you can't get rid of it. And it's been so annoying. Like, I mean, you used to do all kind of bullshit, but it's the first thing I did when I got this phone is I got rid of that Google search bar. Finally, I love it. If you ever want to use Google Assistant, you just swipe up from the side. Okay, well, in the corner like that. So I mean, it's not necessary to be there, and it was just so annoying. But finally got rid of it. So I'm gonna try to sell my Pixel 6 Pro. I could probably sell it for like 600 on OfferUp or something, but I'm probably gonna trade it into Best Buy. They'll give me 300, but I'm planning to get the Fitbit Sense 2. I have the Fitbit Sense 1, best smartwatch on the market, and so I'm gonna try to get the Fitbit Sense 2. It's $300. So if I trade it in for $300, I can just, whatever, a $200 difference is not that big of a deal, and then I have to try to sell it on OfferUp and stuff. So I don't know. Anyway, guys, so this has been my first week with the Samsung Galaxy Fold 3. Yeah, it's been pretty good. I'm going to try to keep you updated, but mostly went over everything. But in any case, guys, I'll see you on the next one.